Hello, everyone, and welcome to Get a Buzz with Art. I'm Ron Episcopo, your host. Can you come in a little bit? Wanted you to all know I have a mad crush on our next guest. Cookie Davis. Hello, Cookie.
How are you this morning?
I am fantastic now that you're sitting here.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So, Cookie, why don't we start with a little background on how you got involved with art, and so our viewers understand where you came from in terms of your art experience.
Well, I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I'll start with that. And it was my mom's fault, all of this. When I was 7, she left me downtown, and I took art lessons on Saturday morning, and then she picked me up and took me home, and I actually had to practice. So
wow.
and so it started there, and it hadn't stopped since.
And I always ask people that say they started really early, whether your parents encourage or discourage. Obviously, she really encouraged.
My mom did, yeah. But as I got older and I really wanted to be a professional artist, my dad was a CPA.
Okay.
And so I had to get a real job. So I have had real jobs, and then I've had my fun art job.
Excellent. So I know that you started out in graphic design, correct?
Actually, I started out as a painter.
Okay.
And then I moved into desktop publishing and owned my own company and did that. Was going to do it for 5 years. And turned out we were very successful, and so ended up doing it for 12 years.
Wow.
Then moved into the commercial printing business.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about commercial printing. I know you work for a cigar company, right?
Well, I worked in marketing and designed cigar bands,
Oh.
okay, and cigar boxes, took lots of pictures of cigars. Worked for a big company here in Jacksonville who's been great for Jacksonville, Swisher International.
Mm-hmm.
And then moved on to my own projects.
Okay. And so now, what is your favorite style or your medium of art?
Well, my favorite style, of course, is my sculptures.
Okay.
But because of a vision problem, I've moved back into painting.
Okay.
I work with acrylics, and my sculptures were called story people. And there were usually a number of folks in each piece. And so my paintings tend to be story paintings.
Oh, interesting. Now, I know you brought a piece with you. I think this is acrylic, correct?
That's right.
And the name of this piece?
This was done for a specific show.
Okay.
It was at the Unity Plaza, and it was for a fundraiser, and it had to do with diversity. And so this is something that I did one painting of. I normally work in concepts and themes, okay? And the title of this actually says everything about it. They said, "No more war," and the women said, "Amen."
Wow, very powerful. And so tell us a little bit about your technique for this.
Well, I'm a messy painter.
Okay.
I like to paint big. I like to stand back, and my floor at the studio would tell you that I really like to just kind of throw the paint. Then I come back. I work in layers, too.
Okay.
I tone the thing, then I come back, I put color everywhere, I work all over it, and then I start to build layers. And that's how you get, I don't know if you can see this or not, but that's how you get a lot of the texture.
Okay, so up through here,
Yeah.
that's through a layering.
Yeah. So,
Very interesting.
So some of my paintings will have 4 or 5 layers on them.
And I know you've won numerous awards.
Yes, I have. I
What
was
are some
lucky. I beg your pardon?
What were some of them?
For art,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I used to do sidewalk art festivals, and I would win stuff. And but one of my proudest things is the Cultural Council. I was the first recipient of the Robert White Advocate for Art Award.
Wow.
4 or 5 years ago. So I'm very proud of that. Thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So if someone wants to find out more information about your art or purchase a piece, how do they do that?
Well, they call me up.
Okay.
Or they email me.
Okay.
Yeah, since I don't work with galleries anymore, I'm sort of trying to retire a little bit and just do what I would like to do. So basically, email.
And what's your email address?
It would be cookiedavis001@gmail.com.
Well, that's easy.
And I passed that test, didn't I?
Yeah. cookiedavis001@gmail.com. I think that would be pretty easy for everyone. One last question.
Sure.
So, any artist, living or dead, that you'd love to have dinner with?
Well, I had dinner with you last night, which was lovely. He's
This
a
is why I
wonderful
love
cook.
this.
He's a wonderful cook. But I think probably Gustav Klimt, Sheely, and
Okay.
Georgia O'Keeffe. I would have a dinner party.
Okay. Well, thank you, Cookie, for being with us. I
Thank you.
really enjoyed our time, and you know I just love you to pieces. That's it for today. It's Ron Episcopo with Get Out There and Get a Buzz with Art.